Isn't the Minecraft community just absolutely amazing? I know we hear a lot of people who can be quite toxic, but hey, that happens. But I found that in my experience, people that I deal with overwhelmingly are absolutely amazing people. And like back when I started out making videos, it was like that. A lot of people were very welcoming. Some of the earliest people to be part of my community are actually I'll just name a couple right now: the Anderman and Throwlash. So of course, recently I did an interview with Throwlash for my podcast. That is the most recent episode that is up. The next one will be up this Saturday. But I just find it amazing that I'm still stuck with these people. Actually, Ander is one of my mods on my Discord. So, yeah, he was one of the very first people that commented on any of my videos. And still there. Yep, we're still there. We're both still talking to each other. Nothing's changed. But doing the whole podcast has been interesting because, you see, I have to talk to people and ask them if they want to be in the podcast. And it's not always an easy thing to do, to approach people. I have approached people mainly that I know. And I would say that the first guest, he was the first person to volunteer to be in the podcast. So, Cringy Gull, thank you for that. But my second guest, of course, was Throwlash. And I approached him because, well, we've known each other for quite a while, and it is kind of like, old friends talking and catching up. I just really enjoyed our talk. Now, of course, I then approached the third person, who I've known for quite a while as well, but never actually had a one-on-one conversation with him. And I have to say, it's actually an amazing conversation. Because, well, one of the points of the podcast is for people to get to know the people behind the YouTube channel or Twitch channel, as well as get to know some tips about how to grow. So this guest, who I'm not going to say his name yet, but I just absolutely loved all of the things that he had to say. And there's so much incredible advice. And some of these things I am absolutely going to be doing because they're working so wonderfully for him. And I just want to give all of these a try. But then, of course, I do have two other guests who are lined up. The fourth one is someone I've been playing with for quite some time now in Adults Craft. This is a bit of a spoiler. So it's someone that I actually play with now. So it was no problem getting him to agree. He was very willing. And the fifth guest is someone who has been doing absolutely amazing on YouTube lately. And I am so looking forward to talking to him. And, oh, that's very colorful over there. Flower forest. Yeah, so, like I said, I'm really looking forward to talking to him. And the other thing is, when I announced that I was doing this podcast, a lot of people responded saying, hey, I would love to be a guest. And I'm going to try to get through everyone. But I want to do a variety. It's not like a first come, first serve kind of thing. But I'd like to have a variety of types of content creators. So I'm trying to alternate between larger and smaller ones. I like to get a wide variety of views. from those who are doing amazingly well and growing really quickly and getting quite big, and those who are smaller and don't have such a huge influence on the community, but still within their community, they are an influence. And I do have to say that the smaller ones, I just absolutely love watching their content, talking to them, and it's just amazing to be able to work with these people. And yes, by the way, I would love to do some collaborations with some of the people that I've spoken with. It would just be a lot of fun. But there are a few things. Oh, look, a little baby. So tiny. So there are a few things that I am needing to work on, and that is every single guest has been male. And that is absolutely not my intention. I want to have a broad variety of guests that cover all kinds of demographics. And let me see, ages so far. I'd say ages are ranging from 20s to 50s amongst my guests. So I've got that age range in there. But I need to speak to more guests who are not male. Like I would really love to, and I do have some people in mind, and I would like your opinion, who you think should appear and who you think I should approach. Now, I can't guarantee that they will agree. Some of them might say, I don't know who you are. Because, everyone is in their own circle in the community. So Minecraft community is huge. And although I may watch someone, they may not know who I am. Like there are some that I've had quite a few conversations with they're fairly large. And like there are some that I would like, some of those I would love to ask, and I will ask if they would like to join and be guests in the podcast. And if not, it's fine. It's I won't hold anything against anyone who declines, because people have their own priorities. They have their own schedules. They may be busy, or they may have no interest in being in an interview, because it's something that is just not for everyone. And that is absolutely fine. No problem with that. But there are so many people who I would love to approach. I'd love to have a hermit. I absolutely love to have a hermit on the podcast. I'm not sure who would, but it doesn't hurt to ask. But I would prefer to ask people who I have had some communication with in the past, at least for now, until the podcast gets a wider audience. Right now it's quite small. Not a lot of people have watched it. But with the upcoming guests, it does help a bit. And I think some of these guests are going to be amazing. I should say that all three that I've interviewed so far have been amazing. And I'm just amazed. Again, there's that word. I'm just amazed about how easy it has been to talk to all these people. But I do have to admit that one of them already I would consider a friend. So, and the other two are those in the community that I know, but I guess I shouldn't say I've known very well. But after talking with them, yeah, they're great people. I don't know. I just love doing this. It's just so much fun. And I don't know. But again, I would like to have your recommendations. Oh, sorry, I'm just jumping down here. Yep. That's what it is. I would just like to have your recommendations about who you'd love to see in the podcast. Now, of course, I am mostly looking for YouTubers, but that is not absolutely necessary. I would like to speak with Twitch streamers as well, because I do both, and there is some crossover. And some big Twitch streamers may have a small YouTube channel. Some big YouTube channels or YouTubers may have small Twitch channels. Sometimes the audience does not transfer over all the time. But again, please give me some recommendations. And that is an interesting landscape over there. Oh yeah. But yeah, the community has been amazing. The support has been incredible. And I absolutely love it. I'm holding a boat. If you want to see more videos like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel. And I guess we'll say thank you for watching, and bye-bye.